Today we're taking a look at the new plugin by Universal Audio. It's Sound City Studios. Alright, so we're just going to dive right in today. If you happen to be new here, my name is Brad. I'm a drummer and audio engineer, and I experiment on a daily basis with the tried and true drum recording techniques, as well as explore new ideas. If that's something that you're interested in, subscribe and stick around. Okay, so when you first open the plugin, it's going to sound like this. Well, actually, that's not true. It's going to sound like this. Let's go over here to live, and it's going to do this. And what I found is right out of the gate, I didn't like it because it sounds kind of like, it sounds bigger and all this kind of stuff, but it also sounds like it's basically turning your kit into a basketball, and I didn't really dig that. So this is what the original recording sounds like, and this is what it sounds like in the plugin. But I discovered it was because it was way too much. So I backed it off a little bit. So I took it out of solo and took it to about here, you know, the 50% mark there. And all of a sudden it just came to life. And I was like, okay, now I love it. And I was trying to use it like this, you know, sitting there going, what is the deal? You know, what's all the hype here? You know, it just didn't sound good to me. I was like, no matter what I did. But as soon as I took this out of solo and did a nice little blend, then I was like, okay, totally magical. So let's just go through each one of these. You have the close mic, room 1, room 2. It's all in the same room. It's just the set of mics that you're going to be working with. So this would be 1 over here. Oh, no, excuse me. Where'd they go? Oh, you can adjust it here too, the distance, so it will raise it up. So you see the overheads here. It's not really overheads, but kinda. So we're gonna work with those first. So I'm gonna mute these guys and show you what the different microphones sound like. So let's go to the C12. Give myself a little bit more volume. And compared to the C14. And then the 77DX. Not familiar with that mic at all, but I do like it. And then let's get that a little closer, see what that does. So having the ability to do this pretty much makes it endless, the possibilities. Let's go back over to the C12. Nice low end on that one. So you can go from cardioid to omni. I mean, come on, that sounds fantastic. All right, moving on to room 1. Let's do the same thing here. So you have the ability to move the microphones from 14.6 feet away to 17.9 feet away. Do I have anything on right now? No. Let's go through those microphones really quick. Let's see what a C12 sounds like. Incredible low end. I love that. U67, a little brighter, a little bit more air. And then the KM54. Okay, moving on to the room 2 microphones. So they are the furthest ones from the kit. Let's go through these. U67. Come on now. KM54. Didn't hear a whole lot of difference there. Let's see. Let's go back to the 67 really quick. Ah, yeah, there is a big difference there. KM54 and KM84. That one's letting me know that I need to fix the snare sound a little bit. Hear that? Interesting. So you go to the KM54 and it's fixed, so you can't move it. Interesting. KM54. Bring it in a little bit. Dig it, and then let's blend them all. So this is with as I recorded it. A big difference. Okay, so then you can also add some gobos, as I just learned the name of these guys right here from my friend Stu. Had to send him a text. What do you call these things, man? Had the answer immediately. So, thanks, Stu. So anyway, here we go. Let's see what this sounds like. Oh, the possibilities here. Incredible. And the favorite room for me so far, it's actually the same room, it's just in the corner. I think this is really cool. Let's take these two guys out. That's super close. For the times when you want the drums to just basically have almost no room, but just go a little life. So let's compare my room to Sound City, my room. I mean, it's not bad, but it is a bedroom. Sound City. I'll take Sound City. And let's see what room 1 sounds like. Awesome. That sounds almost gated. Interesting. Very interesting. Yeah. All right, so there's that. And you don't have to restrict yourself to just the 3, settings here. You can go to the acoustic room and just, why not see what happens? Go through each room and just see what works for you. Okay, then it brings us to the remic, which I personally do not like because I don't have the ability to do anything over here, so I'll show you what that sounds like. And I think the concept is basically you're going to, it's going to replace your microphones, which I don't completely understand, so if somebody can explain it to me in the comments, thank you. But what I understand is it replaces your microphones and uses the microphones at Sound City. So that doesn't make sense to me because how, but you know, I could be completely off my rocker on that one. So let's see what it sounds like re-mic'd. To me, it just sounds unusable to me, but who am I? It just, yeah, I don't dig that at all. It just sounds like it's overly compressed and basketball land. I don't like it like that. But when I go back over to reverb mode and put it at the halfway mark here with the mix between dry and wet, it just opens it up and makes everything sound pretty magical. And having all of these tools at your disposal is just incredible. Speaking of tools, then you have also this, you have your equalizer, dynamics, and your chamber here. So let's go through really quick on this and see what that does. So, all that. Dynamics. Let's get this thing working a little bit. Okay, so I don't know what encode means. No idea. Air, very bright, no low end, crush. I dig that. Didn't hear a whole lot of difference there. Subtle difference there. So out of the choices here, out of the 6 choices, I like the 1176 and the crushed. Let's see what the chamber does. A little extra reverb. Got some delay here. Extra wide. How long it decays. Let's see if we can get that gated reverb sound. I wonder if I do this. Switch the order of things. Kind of neat. Oh, I would imagine I would have to turn that on for it to work. Jackass. It's not really doing it. Anywho, okay, so back to just this. So a number of things. You got, looks like low pass, high pass. You can flip the phase. Left and right. I'm not sure why you'd use that, but just in case you need it, it is there. You got your pre-delay up here. So let's get some of that. I could see that being useful. Weird there, but oh, definitely. All kinds of fun going on there. Let's see what it sounds like in the mix. Okay. So it looks like the possibilities are endless with this plugin. I'm a huge fan of it. Like I said at first, I wasn't, because of this solo thing here being like right out of the gate. Yeah. So there you go, just a little brief run through, and it's endless, and there's so many things that you can do with this thing. So it's new to me. I've only had it for about a week, and I've only played around for maybe about an hour so far. And so far, yep, huge fan. Well done, Universal Audio. There you go. All right, that's about it for this week. I hope you have a fantastic week, and I will see you next Monday.